like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen.
No additional scoring yet. 43-23, the 20-point lead for the Warhawks. Red Bank with the ball. 3-point attempt, no good. Coming out of there with the rebound was Sams. And both teams a little cold starting out here in this first minute of the third quarter. Oh, good move in the lane. The shot goes for Red Bank's number 33. That's Ligio, Christina.
Let's see what Red Bank does here, Glenn. They're going to have to get creative, try and crawl back into this one.
Got a tie up on the floor or a foul? And there's a foul called on the floor on the Warhawks, I think. Waiting for the posting on the board. Yep. That's going to go against Sams. That'll be her second. First foul committed in this third quarter. Red Bank thought about the three from the wing, didn't take it. But they're trying to get the ball to Tessa Carmen. There's a three-point shot, and that one's good.
All right, let's see what.
Was that Sams?
That was that was Katie Ligio.
Katie.
Deep, knocking it down.
That's her second long-range shot. So a 20-point lead is down to 15. And Red Bank with a loose ball. Strong move, left hand up, won't go. Tessa Carmen with a rebound.
It's 5-on-4 right now. They got to get a bucket.
Pass underneath. Two defenders there, and now they're going to tend to the player down on the floor, all the way down to the other end under the bucket. That's Arrowhead's Kasenovich. And the athletic trainer will tend to her.
When we get the trainer up here.
Okay, so we have audio. Live audio. We apologize for the video. We're trying to get that squared away. It's 43-28. Arrowhead had a 20-point lead at the half, and Red Bank has come out and scored the first 5 points of this third quarter. Injury timeout, the player up. Kasenovich walks off under her own power. Arrowhead basketball. Little backcourt pressure now. Red Bank will back off into their half-court D. There's Cousseau with a floater in the lane. And the ball will go out of bounds to Red Bank. Well, one thing I noticed defensively there, Pat, Red Bank got right up tight on the perimeter on Cousseau, didn't allow her a three-point attempt. Now, she gave him a ball fake and then ended up with a floater baseline, but I'm sure they'd rather have that out of her.
Absolutely.
Ooh, almost double dribble. We played nearly 3 minutes here in this third quarter. Shot up and good, and finally getting on the board in this quarter, the Warhawks. That bucket up and good by Sams. Down low to Tessa Carmen. Strong move, no call. It looked like she wanted a foul. Quickly up the floor. Sams shy, it won't go. And the rebound to Red Bank.
Let's
Yep.
just say the breakneck pace here.
Whistle in the backcourt. Yeah, both teams came out of the locker room rejuvenated from the break.
Absolutely. Second foul on Cousseau. They're going to give her a little bit of a breather here. And I don't think that's so much because of the foul trouble, but just to get her a breather.
Yeah. All right. Red Bank with the ball around the perimeter. And again, we apologize that we've lost our video for the moment. So we're going old school. It's like a radio stream. And there's contact. And hitting the deck is the Casey's guard, number, is that 35? 33. So that's Christina Ligio. And the foul is on Ellie Peterson, her first. strong move. Right-hander up and in. And that was
Katie.
up and in by Katie Liggio, who had a 3 moments ago. Give her 5 for the quarter. It's a 15-point lead for Arrowhead. Now we have our video back. Nice pass in the paint. The shot off in the glass, no good, but drawing the contact. And going to the line will be Ellie Peterson. That was a great pass. Both of these teams very unselfish, Pat.
Yeah, that's the key to great teams, right? When you get to this level of great, a lot of the times the selfishness is not there anymore, right? They buy into the program. They all respect each other, as equal talents and capable. And when you can play that way with 100% trust of all 5 players on the court, that's when great things happen.
Peterson makes 1 at 2. That'll give the Warhawks a 16-point advantage at 46-30. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third. Red Bank trying to get hot from outside. They've really been unable. Cousseau on the defense there. Now there's a 3-point shot up. That one's good. Nothing but net.
Nemchek finally gets one to go from deep. And now the lead cut down to 13.
There
You
you
got to
go.
think you're down 20 at halftime. Your goal is to get it down to around 10 after quarter 3. Let's see if they can complete that.
Good defense there on Cousseau's turnaround jumper. Pass underneath, kick out. Good strong move by Nemchek, but good defense. Now she
Nice.
dribbles to the free throw line, puts the shot up too strong.
It's just good patience. And,
And she steals. Up and under. Can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. And I think Nemchek was fouled.
she was. And she just can't buy it. She just can't buy a bucket, man. It's just a struggle for her today.
Timeout on the floor. That was the 4th team foul committed by Arrowhead.
That is a great timeout from Arrowhead. It's been a 7-point difference here in the third quarter. Is Red Bank's going to try? They're trying to climb back in this one. Now they got the ball again, trying to get it within 10 to 11 points here. This is a good timeout to try and slow your team down, get them refocused here, and potentially just cool off.
Yeah.
Red Bank, who seems to be really picking up the ante here. So good timeout by Coach Reichley, and see how Arrowhead responds out of it.
I think you brought up a good point a few moments ago. I think that's probably what the coaching staff told his Red Bank players, the Casey's, is like, look, we're down 20.
Mm-hmm.
Our goal this quarter is to cut that in half. Let's get it to 10 or maybe to 9. If we
Right.
can do that, it's a single-digit game, and then we'll work on the fourth quarter.
Right, we'll deal with the fourth
You
quarter. when we
can't get it
there.
all at once.
Correct. It's the game within a game, right? You're playing almost too many games.
Right.
So if you can get it within 10 or under 10,
Oh,
you win.
nice pass, Pat on the inbounds.
Yeah,
And
really.
a bucket up and good by Christina Liggio.
Yeah, good. It was a good screen at the top of the key there to spring her open against the man-to-man defense.
That's down to 11. Pass underneath, step back jumper, baseline is short, and rebound to Red Bank. Now their opportunity to cut it to single digits.
Yeah, they're coming now. And
Good
there's
shot up and
Liggio
good.
again. Christina Liggio once more.
Good pass
Putting it up and
underneath.
in.
6 points for her in this quarter, and now it's a 9-point game.
Unbelievable. Heck of a job. What a completely different team here in the third quarter, Glenn. They've really settled in.
You can hear the Red Bank faithful. They're cheering loudly for their Caseys.
You can also see they're chasing Cousseau all over the court,
Yeah.
making her work extra hard to get it. That time, unable to hit.
Forcing a turnover as Cousseau tried to feed a teammate down underneath, and it did not happen. So now they've already cut it to 9 with 2:07 to go in the quarter. Here's a chance to slice into it even more.
Yeah, what an impressive performance.
Thought about a 3, won't take it. Crossover dribble, splits two defenders, spin move. There's the traveling violation. And she made the basket, and that is going to bring the Red Bank fans up on their feet.
Oh, man. It's the most controversial. It is the most controversial thing that's going to occur.
And you see the head coach, Montano, he's hands up in the air. Good pass underneath, but can't get the bucket to go. Red Bank with another opportunity here to slice into the lead. It's Nemchek, spin move. They're going to get her with traveling. That's 4 points taken off the board here in the last 30 seconds. And now the officials are called timeout. And they're going to go to the scorer's table, and they're going to talk to, I believe, the head coach. And head coach Joe Montana pleading his case, saying that's not a walking violation. Well, it's been called consistently in the first state.
Yeah. It's tough.
Well, let's see if Red Bank can recover from this.
They need to stay. So Red Bank's got to stay mentally sharp right now. Don't let this, allow them to get off of their focus, right? And Arrowhead's just got to try and settle in.
Good pass underneath. Battle for the ball, and it's a jump ball. Possession belongs to Arrowhead. I'm telling you what, they really collapsed on Cousseau that time. Good hands to tie it up.
That's the difference so far in this quarter. They have been chasing her all over the court with a defender. It's primarily been Christina Liggio.
Cousseau gets the inbounds pass, has her three-point shot blocked. And it'll be Red Bank ball, Pat.
They're in her breathing space. Right there, that was Sophie Smith flying out at the three-point line to come up with the block.
Cousseau had 25 points in the first half, scoreless here in the third quarter, 65 seconds left. I'm sure Red Bank's looking for Nemchek. She's guarded by Cousseau. She gets a screen. 15-foot jumper is money. And now it's a 7-point game.
This is unreal, man. What a performance. And then just look at Nemchek. Now she's alive, right? She gets a couple of shots to fall, and all of a sudden she's alive in this game. The leading scorer for Red Bank Catholic.
Under 46 seconds to go in this third quarter. 46-39. Red Bank has held the Warhawks to just 3 points in this quarter.
It's unbelievable. I mean, it's great energy, great effort on defense. And Arrowhead right now, with Cousseau unable to really get going, they kind of feel like they seem like they don't have much of an offensive identity right now because of that.
There's a whistle. And I believe a foul underneath after the rebound.
And now we're going to walk the length for free throws. What a turnaround here for the Caseys.
So I believe, I can't say, is that Nemchek's at the line after she got the rebound, because it's a fifth team foul on the Warhawks. 32 seconds to go in the quarter, and she misses the first one.
I mean, if you're Red Bank, this is mission accomplished here for the third quarter.
She makes the second one. It's 46-40. 6 points this quarter for Nemchek. Let's see if Arrowhead wants to hold for the final shot. They just lost it out of bounds, but it went off for Red Bank. So far this quarter, Red Bank has outscored Arrowhead 17-3.
Unbelievable.
And this is almost what we saw in our last game.
Yeah. The switch gets flicked.
Yep. Adjustments at halftime. Now we've got silence as the lead official went over to the scorer's table.
Just checking with the book, it looked like.
All right. 22 seconds to go in the quarter. Arrowhead, good pass underneath. They kick it back on top. 3-point shot taken and made. That was a big one for them. And that was made by Zahner.
Yeah, they needed that. Let's see. Then they got to get one more stop here.
Nemchek with the ball. 5, 4, 3. Step back jumper was deflected. The ball's loose, and that's the end of the quarter. It'll be a 9-point game heading to the fourth quarter, but what a comeback there, Pat, by Red Bank.
Heck of a job by Red Bank. I mean, that's a dominating third quarter right there. And they got themselves right back into this one, only down 9. Arrowhead, they need to find out something offensively. If Cusseau is unable to get loose and go ballistic like she did in the first half, somebody else is going to have to step up. Let's see how creative they can get.
Yeah, I tell you what, you got a few things to get used to when you come into Delaware from out of state you're playing here. 1, no shot clock. 2, it's 5 personal fouls per quarter, and then you wipe the slate clean. And then it's there's no 1-on-1. After the 5th foul, it's automatic 2 shots. And then the other thing is the officials in this state always call that spin move as a traveling violation. Apparently they don't do that out of state.
No, I don't know exactly what the reasoning is for the difference, but within our state and some of the others. You see that kind of spin move like all the time at various levels, and the footwork, if done properly, is
should be legal, right? Yeah.
The question is it done legally?
Right.
And
right.
That's the tough one, man. It's a tough situation to be in.
All right, folks, strap in. Let's see if Red Bank has more of a comeback in them or if the Warhawks respond. Deep 3-point shot is good.
That's great. That's just great basketball. And what a job right there by Katie Liggio of realizing the defender was flying went under the screen on the dribble handoff, catched it, caught it, took the step back, popped the 3. That's just great job and putting the defense in a bind.
That's her 3rd 3-pointer of the ball game, and it's a 6-point shot up by Cusseau, and that was partially deflected.
Well, they said it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
A little bit of a forced
Wow.
shot.
So, Pat, Red Bank with the ball down 6. They can make this a 1-possession game. Unbelievable.
They haven't lost their cool. They give them credit. They've stayed patient. Look at
good
that.
Give and go. Underneath, foul, and a bucket goes.
Heck of a job. What a play call to get Christina Liggio freed up on a backdoor cut against the aggressive man-to-man defense. Good find from her sister. And now they can cut this lead in half down to 3 here.
The old-fashioned way, can she convert? No, it doesn't get the friendly rim bounce, but it's a 4-point game with 7 minutes to go. And after scoring 25 points in the first half, Cusseau's been held scoreless here in the second half. And why, Pat? Because of adjustments.
Absolutely.
Step back 3 is short, but the weak side rebound caught and put in.
Yeah, that
Cusseau.
was Cusseau again. I mean, that's the difference is if they've kept her under wraps. I believe that's her first points of the second half.
It is. 27 for the game. Good
Nice.
pass. Nemchek wide open. Left wing 3. Got it.
That's beautiful basketball. Way to know where she's at. Heck of a job by Nemchek. She's been doing that all game. Finding that open spot on the wing. Catch and shoot 3s. Finally starting to get a couple to fall.
It's getting noisy in the gym, and we got a 5-second call and a turnover. And Red Bank has an opportunity to tie this game.
Great defensive effort. And credit to Red Bank, right? They could have completely tanked emotionally on the spin moves, and they haven't. They haven't let that get to them. They've continued to try and chip away, and they've got Arrowhead on the ropes right now.
They do. They move the ball around the perimeter, trying to set up a screen. Nemchek with the ball. Her shot rims out. Cusseau with a rebound.
It's good mental toughness by the Caseys being shown here.
3-point game with 6 minutes to go. It was a 20-point lead at the half. Cusseau with the ball. She gives it up deep in the corner. Pass almost stolen. Back on top. Cusseau wide open for the 3. Won't go. Red Bank with a rebound.
They got her freed up. That's the first open look we've seen her get.
Nemchek goes all the way down. Hesitation jumper, and that rimmed out.
It was there, though. That's not a bad look.
No, it was a real good look. Strong baseline move, trying to get the turnaround, and it's short. Tapped right back to the shooter. Shot up, weak side rebound, and a find right underneath.
Yeah,
and now
30.
timeout on the floor.
Presley Sams, great job on the offensive rebound, rebounding it on the backside.
That was Kasenovich on the bucket there, I believe.
And Kasenovich finding her for the layup there to extend the lead out to 5. Let's see.
Wow.
I mean, can Arrowhead hold on as this game's gotten close? We'll see what happens. This has been fun, man.
Oh, man. So far in this second half, it's been Red Bank outscoring Arrowhead 25-10. So that'll tell you that 20-point halftime lead is down to 5. It's 53-48. Leading scorer in the game is Cousseau for Arrowhead. She has 25 of that in the first half. Nemchek now, who had 4 points at the half, Pat, is now up to 13.
Yeah, and she's just stayed with it. Slowly, she's getting her shots. She's had a couple of forces, but for the most part, she's not forcing much. Stuff's just not falling for her, but she's staying engaged in the game, and that's an important thing. Here she is again, keeping the ball.
Yeah, she's been the go-to for sure. Behind the back, and it looked like a pickpocket from behind, but they're going to get a reach-in foul on Arrowhead. And that'll be their second team foul here in the fourth quarter. Red Bank to inbounds just to our left. Throw it out on top. 5 minutes to go.
Wow.
Behind the back dribble, then up and under, but too strong with those shot.
That was brilliantly done. Good footwork by Maletsky. She's just unable to finish.
Cousseau kicks it out, left corner. Three-point shot is good.
Big shot by Sams. And it's because the defense is all the way sucked in for Cousseau. And she's going to need her teammates to step up just like that.
Oh, an up and under shot and a scoop and a score. Oh, by Christina Liggio.
Sometimes, you take a little bit of luck. That was not how you draw it up, but it worked.
Cuts that 8-point deficit down to 6. It's 56-50 in favor of Arrowhead. Good defense, top of the screen. Oh, the left-hander, tough shot. Contact, and she got it to go.
Zahner on that one. And how about Arrowhead? This is a heck of a response here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Just keeping them at an arm's length away.
Yep. 8, lead back to 8. It was down to 3. Turnaround jump shot won't go down for Nemchek. The putback with the left hand's good.
Good bucket there by Nemchek, staying with it. They're going to need to get stops.
15 points for her in the game. It's a 2-possession lead for the Warhawks. 3:30 to go. Good bounce pass underneath, and I think we got a push foul from behind.
It's the right call. We're going to get Tessa Liggio on the push.
In a game that looked like a runaway blowout for the ladies from Wisconsin, has turned into quite a battle here in the second half.
Yes, it has.
Awesome comeback by Red Bank. Trying to defend their title in the power division. Cousseau with the ball. Dribbles down left to the rim. Tough angle shot. She got the loose ball rebound. Now she bodies up the defender and can't get that one to go.
Wow. 2 good looks, just unable to finish. And she was making everything in the first half. She's significantly cooled off here.
Yeah. Red Bank. Nemchek with the ball. Steps back beyond the arc. Under 3 minutes to go.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called, I believe, by Red Bank.
It was 30-second timeout. They're going to get something drawn up.
Yep, 30-second timeout here. One heck of a ball game as our producer, Jason Winchell, now has to stand up. He just can't stand the intensity of this. We got Mike Lang up top on the camera. He says the Red Bag fans were up in arms about those 2 consecutive spin move traveling violations. He told him, welcome to Delaware.
It's controversial.
It is. But you made a good point about that.
Mm-hmm.
they kept their patience and their composure after those calls. They could have fell apart then and said, oh, my gosh, that was 4 points.
Right.
They didn't.
Yeah, you keep playing now. At the end of the game, if it's within 4 points, obviously then they're gonna come up again.
Exactly, yeah.
But right now they're battling. They're trying to just battle through right now.
Red Bank possession, down 6. 2:54 left in this contest, at least in regulation. Looking for a screen. Power move, kick out, 3-point shot, right wing, too strong. And Cousseau with a rebound? No, that was Kusenovich with a rebound. Loose ball, tie up. Possession error will favor Arrowhead.
Heck of an effort out here right now. You think these ladies want it? All 10 players on the court going after it right now.
Yep. Great hustle by both teams, and we've seen it the entire ball game.
Yes, we have.
2:30 left as Sams brings it across midcourt. Let's see if they can find Cousseau. But she's kind of gone cold a little bit because of the lack of shooting touch in the third quarter.
She hasn't been able to get in rhythm.
Right. There's a pass underneath, pass denied, but there's also a whistle and a foul.
Not a terrible foul, but with 2:06 to go, they need stops, Red Bank.
Yeah, only the second team foul. Pass was intended for Cousseau. They're trying to get her down under the bucket.
Good call.
Good pass underneath to Kusenovich, and she lays it in, and it's back to an 8-point advantage.
That's huge. Makes it a 3-possession game.
Under 2 minutes to go. Mid-range jumper, no good. Cousseau did a good job of blocking out, but they're going to say the ball stays with Red Bank. Red Bank exerted so much energy to come back in the third quarter. Do they have enough left in the tank to close an 8-point deficit with under 2 minutes to go?
They got to get going quick.
There's a
the
spin
walk
move.
Again.
Yep.
It's tough. It's tough.
The inbounds pass, backcourt pressure. You're going to get to the point here soon probably where, Arrowhead's going to have to gamble a little bit.
That's a smart handling of the ball by Sams, knowing you got the defender beat and she's on her back. Just step right in front of her, let her momentum run you over and get the foul call. That's just smart.
Third team foul committed by Red Bank. So they just have one more to give. Baseline, they collapse on the ball. Pass underneath to a wide open Cousseau.
Cousseau, yeah. Heck of a job by Arrowhead. Just as mentally tough as Red Bank has been, Arrowhead's been just as mentally tough here.
We got a whistle underneath, I believe, on the floor after the rebound was secured by Red Bank. So that's the third. Well, was it a foul or not? Yes, third team foul committed by the Caseys.
Arrowhead had a 20-point lead, evaporate down to 3, and they built it back to 10.
Nemchek, step back, 3-point shot, top of the key, no good. And now a reach-in foul committed by Red Bank, and they have to now because there's only 71 seconds left. They're down 10.
Oh, wow, they left her wide open back there.
Kusenovich, she missed the shot because it was blocked, but a foul was called as well. And that's the 5th team foul, so free throw shooting contest now.
That's her 5th personal, so Tessa Liggio has fouled out of this one.
So she'll foul out. I don't have her scoring in the game.
Just did a lot of ball handling for them.
Yeah, Tessa Carmen will come back in.
With the foul situation, that definitely doesn't help her. Didn't help her.
First free throw, no good by Kusenovich. And that's the one thing that Red Bank's going to hope will happen now is that Arrowhead starts missing those free throw shots. Second attempt is no good. Missed them both.
Can't give up that offensive rebound.
I think we're going to have
Good
a tie
hustle.
up again.
We get a travel. Yep, she's
Oh.
rolling over.
Yeah. So an opportunity there goes by the by for Red Bank. 10-point lead, 63 seconds to go.
Good timeout.
And now a timeout taken by head coach Ron Reichley.
It's a smart timeout here by Coach Reichley. Finish this last 63 seconds out. Know that you're going to get to the free throw line. No silly turnovers. Be strong with the basketball. Possess it. No live ball turnovers. They give up easy transition buckets, and you ride out a win against a nationally ranked opponent.
Exactly.
And Red Bank, you gotta get desperate here. You gotta go for every steal, and if you don't get it, you gotta foul right away and hope for misses. And then you gotta box out.
Yeah.
You gotta box out on the rebound.
They had the opportunity there with 2 missed free throws to get possession and come down and get an opportunity to score and cut into that 10-point deficit, but lost it on the floor. Possession arrow favors Red Bank. I'm sorry, I'm looking over the scores table now. I would say the possession arrow favors the Warhawks. Red Bank breaks out of the huddle with head coach Joe Montano. It will be the Warhawks throwing it in here, side out. Get the pass in. And it's who's in. There's the reach in foul by Nemchek. And according to my stats here, that's our first personal foul. The team is over the limit, though. And that will put at the line Sydney Zahner, who has 7 points in the game. Now, here you go. They missed the first one again.
Mm-hmm. They're lucky to have a 10-point lead. I mean, that
Yeah.
really gives them a lot of cushion here.
Yeah. You know, they're showing Nemchek with that 4th foul. She gets the rebound on the second miss.
It's got to be fast, quick shot.
Shots up and good. It's a 3-pointer and a timeout by Red Bank. 3-pointer made
That was
by
Christina.
Liggio,
Yep.
Christina. That's her second of the game.
So once again, it's got to be pressure here from Red Bank. Go for the steal immediately, and if you don't get a foul, immediately, and hope for misses and do the same recipe.
I have 19 points in the game for Christina Liggio, and Nemchek, who only had 4 at the half, has 15. They're the 2 leading scorers for Red Bank. Of course, Cousseau, who had 25 at the half, has added 4 here in the 4th quarter, so she has 29. I checked with the scores table during half, and they had Cousseau with 26. I had her with 25, but the rest of their player totals didn't add up to the total of 43, so I think they agreed I was right.
Okay, all right, because I was going to say, don't allow any more controversy to strike down on this game.
Seven-point lead for the Warhawks.
Will they be? Can they get another? Can they get a steal? The Caseys. Let's see. Oh,
good hands by Nemchek. Reached in and denied that inbounds pass. And she's got to be careful because she has 4 personal fouls.
Yeah, she's selling it all out. I don't blame her.
They got the pass in. There's a foul committed immediately by Christina Liggio.
It's exactly who you wanted to get the ball to as well. Get it to your leading scorer.
Going to the line, Cousseau. Coming into that free throw, 2 for 5 from the line for Cousseau, and I think she missed that one too. I looked down.
Yeah, she did.
She makes 1 out of 2.
How about that? 1 out of 6 on the end-of-game free throws here for Arrowhead.
Yeah. Step back deep
What a
three is
block.
deflected. And that's Cousseau on the defense. Just 39 seconds left.
I mean, Nemchek, that was the only thing she could do right there. Step back, try and get one up. It's good defense.
Try to work a screen. In the corner, back on top. Nemchek, another deep three. Got it. Oh, my goodness. That was like peanut butter on jelly on goal.
And there's a foul, 26, a 5-point game. Need more misses if you're Red Bank here. Arrowhead, all you gotta do is knock these down.
Yeah. It was a 10-point lead moments ago at 62-52. Now it's 5, 63-58.
Zahner's just got to take a deep breath here, and
she missed her last two. Foul was committed by Tessa Carmen. Her third, and the first free throw is good.
Now this is the big one. This would push it to a 3-possession game.
Right. Just 26 seconds to go in this one. Makes them both.
That's a huge make. Huge make.
7-point lead, 25 seconds. Nothing there. Good defense and a steal by Cousseau. She anticipated, and Nemchek, I believe, is just fouled out. And it was a foul she had to give.
It was. I haven't announced it as her 5th foul yet. First free throw's up and good. I guess that wasn't her 5th.
Okay. Well, they had her up there for 4 before.
I know. I saw the same thing you did. That's a bizarre one.
Cousseau makes them both.
What a job by Arrowhead.
Yeah. 67-58, 14 seconds left. 3-point shot on the way was deflected. Put back is good. Timeout with 10 seconds left by Red Bank. That last bucket made by number 4, Katie Liggio.
You know, again, I mean, Arrowhead, they have the explosive first half to go up 20. And then just Red Bank figuring it out, getting it within 3. Within 3.
Yeah.
And Arrowhead does not lose their cool and is able to not only hold on to the lead but extend it. That's a heck of a job by this Warhawk team out of Wisconsin.
34 points unofficially for Cousseau to lead everybody, obviously, in this 67-60 lead. Last time I checked the rankings in the state of Wisconsin, and in Division I with a record of 8-2 coming in, the Arrowhead Warhawks were ranked 6th in the state. They're defending state champs in their class, and we can see why.
Yeah. They're an impressive group. Play hard.
This is 2 very impressive basketball teams right here on the floor. Red Bank defending state champs in their class in New Jersey. Believe me, they're going to make noise too in their state class. They get it into Cousseau. And that's a smart move getting it to her. She just made the last 2 free throws. Foul committed by Katie Liggio. Just 7.6 seconds left. And Pat, I would have to say, I'm sure you're going to agree with me, at the free throw line is our player of the game.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. I mean, she carried them in the first half and really turned the second half into survival because they had such a big lead because of the 25-point outburst.
5-4-3, floater no good. I'm not sure he even fouled again. Did he call foul? No. That's the ball game, 68-60. A great comeback by Red Bank, but they fall short. So congratulations to Arrowhead, the Warhawks out of Wisconsin, as they win the Power Championship here at the Viking Invitational, Pat.
That's just an impressive game from this group. Arrowhead, I mean, they just really – they did everything right. Hit the ball, hit shots from the outside, were able to get inside, get to the rim. They played extremely exemplary defense, defended the 3-point shot well, hustled. And then when adversity hit, they stayed with it. They stayed strong and executed down the stretch. Just an all-around, that's a great game played by Arrowhead.
Arrowhead led 43-23 at the half. They were outscored 17-6 in the third quarter by Red Bank, who cut that deficit to 49-40. And then the two teams basically traded baskets in the fourth quarter, 20-19 Red Bank in that fourth quarter.
Got a banner over there. Somebody, they scored. Did Cassell score a 1,000th point?
Not sure. But she had, unofficially by us, 35 points in the game. She made 4 3-point shots all in the first half. Her other teammates unofficially, 10 points for Teresa Kasenovich, 5 points by Karina Clems, 8 points from Sydney Zahner, 9 points from Presley Sams, and 4 points for Ellie Peterson. Now, once again, we have a member of the committee out on the and that talking about the Leukemia Foundation of Delaware. That's what this tournament benefits.
Right.
All right, right now we're with the most valuable player of the Power Championship in the Viking Invitational from the victorious Arrowhead Warhawks, none other than Natalie Cousseau, who went off in the first half. 25 points. It's like every time you threw the ball up, it went in, right?
Yeah,
Tell us
thank
about
you.
the first half first.
I think it went really good as a team. I think we played with a lot of intensity, especially our defense. I thought we got a lot of good defensive stops, which really helped them move the ball on offense, which was a great way to play with the team.
What changed defensively against you in the second quarter? We could see it, but what did you see?
I think they were putting a little bit more pressure. If I drove, they were kind of packing it a little bit more, and then they're getting out more. So I was trying just to try and make the extra pass or make the right decision.
Now, the first half, as Glenn alluded to, 25 points. You were in rhythm. I mean, what's going through your head when everything you're throwing up's going in? Is it kind of like, get me the ball, let me stay hot, or I mean, what's kind of going through your head as a player?
I mean, it's great. It doesn't happen too much, obviously.
Right.
You have off games and on games, but I just kind of play with the flow, play the game. If someone's open, pass to them. I don't want it every time to come to me, even if I might be covered or something. Just play the game.
And in the second half, obviously you guys were up 20 at halftime, and it just Red Bank gave you as good of a counterpunch as they could. So as that lead's starting to dwindle down, what's going through your team's head space and mind? What was kind of the key to hold on and eventually pull away and earn the win?
Yeah, I think we just had to keep our composure. It fell apart a little in the third quarter and a little bit in the beginning of the fourth, so we just got to keep playing with each other. I think we picked it up at the end of the fourth, but we definitely just had to keep our composure.
Now, is this your first trip to Delaware?
This is, yes.
Anything stand out to you, or did you do any kind of team activities while you were here?
We're doing some tomorrow, actually. We're going, I don't know quite what. Coach Reichley has some stuff planned, but we're doing some stuff tomorrow.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, listen, congratulations to you and the team. I hope you do well in your state and defend your title.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, there she is, our player of the game, the most valuable player of the Power Division, Natalie Cousseau.
Thank
35 points. Thank you.
you. Thank you.
All right, Pat, final thoughts on this one.
Yeah, just an impressive all-around performance from Arrowhead. I mean, it's just Cousseau obviously led the way in the first half, got in the big lead, but they were mentally tough down the stretch. You got to give them credit where credit's due. I mean, you're playing against the nationally ranked opponent, and they got hot and started. It easily could have snowballed into a loss. They kept their cool, they kept their composure, as she said, and that was a heck of a win for them. That's a big-time program-defining win on the national stage for them. So congratulations.
Yep, and Red Bank, kudos to them as well with an awesome comeback in the second half. You just knew that there was something that they were going to do to try to get back in the game, and they did it.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, you're exactly right. You're not nationally ranked as high as they are, and you're not just going to lay over. You know what I mean? Teams like that of that national prowess, there is no such thing as quit in them, and they showed that. They had an off shooting night in the first half for the most part, and down the stretch as well. Shots just didn't fall for them. Typically it fell for them yesterday, and were falling for them when they were starting to make their comeback there in the second half. The energy and effort was always there from them. And I thought they played pretty decent defense against a team that puts up a lot of points. And in general, they just weren't able to knock down the shots when they needed to on a consistent basis. And they couldn't quite figure out Natalie Cousseau in the first half, which allowed Arrowhead to build that huge lead. That really was the difference in the game.
All right, Pat, that'll end this championship matchup. We're going to close out this stream, and then we'll come back with the final championship game. This will be the resilient classification, and it'll be the Vikings of St. Elizabeth and the Vikings of Westchester East. So for Mike Lang on camera, Jason Winchell producing, and my broadcast partner, Pat Garriant,